This is Cyndy G, and in this video we are assembling the Nutcracker box. Now this comes in two separate pieces because of the height. It says 11 and a half, but this is a ½ inch. So the box itself will be about 11 inches tall. And I've put on the 3 panels because the rest of this goes together similarly, with the exception of the piece here for the hair on the front. It's the face. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put together my face and the pants, but I also want to point out here that one of the shirt pieces has a slight curve cut in it, and that fits the curve here for the mouth of your Nutcracker. Okay, so make sure that you separate this piece out to use on the front panel. Okay, so for the face, we're going to glue the black panel on to the back of the face for the eyes. And then we can go ahead and put this small piece on. This is his hair across the front. Okay. And then we're going to glue together the pants. And I like to use the table to make sure these are lined up top to bottom. Okay. And I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm just going to leave a slight border, and I'm going to look here to line this up with the other side. He has purple shoes on mine, so I'm going to put his shoe on. Probably shouldn't have cut it in the same color as the box, but and then next is the pink for the shirt, and make sure the curve here is on the top. And I'm just putting it right up against that. And then the belt. And now his face. And there's just a slight border around everything, so just try to keep that even all the way across all of your pieces. And then these are the decorations for his shirt. Okay. And then his mustache, and you're going to line this up so that you have the piece of the mouth showing there. And I am going to just go. I just want to darken up this color just a little bit. I just barely touched the ink pad on there just to there we go. Then the next thing I'm going to do is just put this bottom piece on one side of the box. Just to get this in place before I close the box up. And in case you're wondering what I do when I do that, I'm just dipping the corners, the very corners of the piece into the glue so that I know I have glue all the way to the corner. Then we're going to close our box up. I really get torn at Christmas time. Most of my decorations are traditional colors, red and green, but I really like the pastels. So I'm always torn between what color I want to do things in. Okay, and then the last thing to do I am using my trendy twine from Anne's Paper Boutique to tie this shut. This is my favorite twine. I love her twine. It's Good Friday, by the way. I'm going to go on her website and see what sales that she is running. Because again, this is my favorite twine. I love her colors. I love the quality of her twine. And there he is. There is the Nutcracker cracker box. Thank you for joining me.